What's good, YouTube? It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to bring you guys a mini scheme that I actually really love out of this Trey offset formation. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So one thing I want to mention before I get into the video is that we are in the run balance playbook. Again, I'm in the run balance playbook. So let's go and hop into this. So one thing that I actually want to mention is that I recommend you having a slower tight end. It's gonna make this scheme that I'm about to give you ran a whole lot better. But I'm gonna show you with Darren Waller because he is one of the best tight ends in the game. Then I'm gonna show you Jason Witten, who is nowhere near the best tight end in the game. Actually, probably one of the worst. Well, not worst, but you know, he's average. He's one of your average tight ends in the game. So I'm gonna show you with Darren Waller, but then I'm gonna come back and show you with Jason Witten. So for the scheme that I'm telling you guys about is gonna be with these motion screens. So the reason I like this screen, well, not the screen, the reason I like this scheme is because we're gonna base everything out of spot wheel. So we're gonna have a setup that flows left. So you'll roll kind of to the left of the pocket to look for a read. And then the other one is going to be you kind of roll to the right to look for a read, but you're going to keep the same running back motion to the left. So that way it's called misdirection. And some of y'all that play football, you guys know what misdirection is. But for some of you guys that might not know what it means just confusing an opponent, throwing a little dummy route out there to make them think we're going that way, but we're actually looking at a whole nother side. So enough talking. Actually, let me get into it. So the play we're going to be talking about primarily is going to be spot wheels. Now, I'm not going to mention anything about motion halfback screen or the wide tight end screen. That's on you. You know, make sure you mix those in because we're doing the same auto motion with spot wheels, so just make sure you mix those in. Again, I'm not mentioning anything about it in this video because that's not what that's about, but they are really good plays if you mix them in there, especially with this scheme that I'm about to give you. So let's go to spot wheel right here. Now on defense, I'm not going to waste you guys time and show you 9 zone drop. Just please know the route I'm about to show you gets over every single 9 zone drop. So that's curl flat, stock curl flats, stock cloud flats, or stock soft squats. To get over both of those. So please, I want to shave down the time on this video. So I'm not showing you, I'm just showing you a zone drop. So let's go to zone drop. So what most people would do against any trips formation is they have the curl flats at 25 and they'll have the flats at 5. Now, why do they have them at 25? Because at 25, that's actually what stops that crosser. I say stops, but it puts that purple in a good position to be able to play that crosser route. And then on 5, that normally stops any kind of drag routes because if you put your flats on 0, they don't really play drag routes like they're supposed to. So most people do them on 5. So that's why I wanted to show you this right here. So let's go ahead and go to defense. And I'm going to go out in $1 so you can actually understand exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show you against cover 4 drop, cover 3, cover 2. And I'm actually at the end of the video going to show you against some match coverage if we have enough time. Just to show you how it looks versus it, because it does still work against match coverage. So let's go ahead and get started, right? So let's go ahead and go to cover 3. Now, one thing I do want to mention, this is not a man beater play. Let's pick cover 3, but this is not a man beater. Like, the running man, don't come running this play because you can set it up to kind of beat man, but it's not primarily meant for man. It's primarily meant for zone or match coverage. So anyways, this is what the play looks like stock. Now, for setup number 1, what you want to do, you want to take circle, put him on a hitch. You want to take triangle, put him on a streak. Now, one thing before I put him on a streak, do not leave him on this little, you know, little out and up type of thing. Don't leave him on that route because if you do, you will throw a pick. You will throw a pick if you leave him on that. Please make sure you put him on a streak. Don't forget that. That's real important. So we're gonna put him on a streak, and this is what we're looking like right here. So the reason this is good because we're gonna basically flood the left side. So we're gonna have to force the user to go play that left side. So we got our curl flats at 25. So let's put him in the purple to simulate the 25. Let's take him, put him in a hard flat to simulate the 5. And now most people either A, run it just like this, or B, they'll leave him at the 25 for that crosser, and they'll probably put him right here in a flat route. Oh, not flat route. They'll put him in at 5 to play the flat route, and most people use it like this. And also, you do see this in like 3-3-5 wide. This is how most people play trips tight end, or any kind of trips formation. They'll just, you know, take him, user him, and that's exactly what we want. So let me go and spy him. And now, last adjustment I didn't mention on offense, you want to take X. You actually want to smart route his route just like this. So it's going to look like this. Now, one thing I mentioned is if it's like 1st and 10, of course we want to do this. If it's like second and 5, you want to do this. 2nd and 4, you can do it. But if it's something like 1st and 15, 1st and 20, or something like that, or you know, 2nd 15, 2nd 20, do not use this because you want to get closer, because you want to be able to have this sharp breaking route just like this. And if you get further back, then it's not going to be able to get the smart route that we want. So make sure you do keep that in mind. Now, hopefully I am going to spy him just so I can have a little bit of time so I can show you guys exactly what you want to read. So let's go and snap the ball right here. And I kind of explained to you what the user would be doing, what the user shouldn't be doing, things like that, as you be able to see right there. This is why I actually don't recommend a fast tight end, because he got there way too fast. And I know you guys are probably wondering, like, what do I mean? And I'm gonna go show you that here in a second. So regardless of the reason I like this play too, is because what's going to happen is this running back route is actually going to widen out this 5-yard flat. So what's going to happen is, of course, what we have 2 people immediately that the user has to worry about. So more than likely the user, let's say he's on this side, right? So if he's on this side, he's going to what? He's going to follow the tight end right here, and then what? We'll have this route open immediately right off the back. We'll have this open immediately. Now keep in mind, if they put him at 0, guess where he's going to be? He's going to be down here, right? So that means we'll have this guy literally wide open. So that's why I said I really love this play, because if they run a double Mabel concept, this play will destroy it. Every single time will destroy it. And the reason I recommend you having a slower tight end is because when you see the 25-yard do that stutter right here, that's when you're going to throw the ball. But since Darren Waller is so fast on here, he gets to the sideline really fast. So that makes it hard for us to fit that ball in there, because you want to throw this ball right here in this area. So if you have Gunslinger, he might be able to pass lead it in this area to where he can't get to it. But if you don't, and you have a fast tight end, this is normally what happens in games. They kind of give you a bad pass lead that's kind of up, and then at that point you're playing around with EA at that point. So I wanted to make sure I did mention that. So for the rest of the video, actually I'll show you one time, because I don't want you to think you just can't do it. So yeah, let me show you one time, because you can, like, you can fit it in there. He's just playing around with EA's animations at that point, which we do not like to do. So here we go right here. Let's go and take him, put him in a hard flat just to show you right there. Take him, put him back in the purple. All right, we're good. I'm gonna go and spot him too. All right, we're good. So this is what we're looking like right here. Go and snap the ball. I forgot about the auto motion. So here we go right here. So what you're gonna notice is that you want to throw this ball right about here. So you see how he moved, and in that time, that's what it's normally gonna look like if you throw the ball right. Now again, I'm gonna hurry up and go into replay, just show you real quick, and then after that, I'm actually gonna go and take Darren Waller out, just so you know, you can see that it works way better with somebody that's not, 90 plus speed or something like that. So you see right here, as soon as he moved, that's when we throw the ball. I'll show you my quarterback right here. So as soon as he moves, we throw the ball. You see right there, we was able to throw it in that nice pocket. So also another thing you got to keep in mind too is nobody will ever put 2 spies. So one of these 2 will be rushing off the edge. So realistically, the user has to sit right here. The 5 yards is going to kind of sit right here. So as we drift over, the 5 yard normally drifts too. Or regardless, if he doesn't, we'll just throw this right here. Or we can always playmaker this guy. There's actually a lot that we can do out of that particular formation. That's why I said it's really nice, because it does get over 25 yards, and most people are not going to want to do 25 yards. And if they do 30 yards, then I'll show you that you can just throw the PA crossers literally all day. So do make sure you keep that in mind. But let's actually go take Darren Waller out. Let's actually put Jason Witten in. And then that way I can show you how much better that this play is versus leaving Darren Waller in there. So let's put Jason Witten in there. So let's go back to spot wheel. So let's go here to dollar, and then let's go back to cover 3, just like this. So here we go right here. I'm gonna show you again real quick, then I'm gonna show you the second variation of this play that I really love. And then after that, that's pretty much gonna be the video, honestly. So I'm not gonna spy him. Hopefully I have enough time. I'm not gonna spy him. I'm gonna try double teaming so you can actually see this play realistically. And I did actually forget to put it's fine. It still worked the same way. Just look, you see what I'm talking about? Like, that's why I spy people. So I hope you guys see that right there. Like, all Madden is absolutely crazy with these sheds. Like, I literally only rushed 3 people right there, and they just literally just bullied my dude. But here we go right here. So let's purple him. Now the reason I'm purpling the guy up top, most people purple the deepest man. So he's 25, so they'll actually do it this way, because he actually plays it a lot better at the 25-yard depth. So that's why I'm actually doing it that way instead of just leaving the purple at the bottom, if that makes sense. So let's actually take him, put him in a hard flat just like this, and hopefully I don't actually get absolutely hollered at. So here we go right here. This is what the setup looking like. Go ahead and motion him across, and then like I said, we're gonna just look for a read. Now you see square's gonna get open right off the back, and I'm stuck on my lineman, but you can tell right there, you see how much room we have? You're gonna be able to have that legit every single time, as long as you don't get stuck on your lineman like I did. But regardless, I'm not gonna show you cover 2 because it's self-explanatory. I'll show you. Why not? No, actually I'm not gonna show you because we have those set on 5, so it makes no sense. But just know it's gonna play the same way as the purple just did. I just don't want to waste you guys' time. So let's actually go back to cover 3, and then let's put them in a double Mabel concept again. And then I want to show you guys my other play that I really love. So keep in mind, everything we've been doing has been based off of the tight end motion, or the running back motion and across. So my second setup that I really love is just taking a triangle. I like to put them either on a slant or an in route. It just depends on what they're doing. Now from here, I'll take square, put them on an in route, and our smart route is in route to 10 yards. Now you want to run this on like 1st and 10, 2nd and 11 or something like that. You don't want to try to do this on like 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 5 or something like that. You don't want to try to do this play because it's not going to work well. So as a base, this is how I love to run this play right here. You want to have a drag, a slant, and an in-route combo, and that's going to work wonders. So what you're banking on the fact of the user doing is actually going to chase R1. So let me kind of show you guys exactly what that looks like. So what we're banking on is this user out here. I'm going to put him in a hard flat to kind of simulate that. So we're banking on the fact that him going to that left side of the field. So let's go and motion him across. And then what you're looking for is either the quick drag or the slant to come right behind it, just right there. And then more than likely, the user's going to kind of circle back like, oh crap. And then by that time, we're actually going to be able to throw this in route. So let me see if I can do a great job of explaining this, because I know you're probably like, what, real? So what we're banking on the fact of, so let's say this user, right? So we're banking on the fact that him, what? Is flying out here, why? To guard that little spot route that we have. We're banking on the fact of that. So he's probably going to circle back and then be like, you know, oh crap, that's not the same play. So what he's going to do is probably follow this slant, and what's going to happen is we'll have this in route right behind him right there that you'll be able to hit every single time. Or if he flies out here too fast, then what? We can wait for that slant, and then we'll be able to hit that slant right there. So that's what I meant when I said we got a nice little 1-2 scheme that I really love. So let me see if I can show you that again here. So let's put purple up there. Let's put our hard flat down here. Let's take our hard flat out here. And now the reason I'm putting hard flats out there, because like I said, don't forget about the PA crosser setup. Don't forget about your levels, you know, your levels play. So make sure you are paying attention to what your opponent's doing. This is just giving you a perfect answer for what you're going to see online, because this is the type of defense that you will see online. But anyways, I'm going to show you one more time. That's pretty much going to wrap up the video, because I actually did not mean to do that. But if you guys like these breakdowns and everything, just let me know in the comments. Let me know that you do like it by dropping a like on the video, because that's literally the only way that I have that I can judge if you guys actually liked it or not. So just, you know, make sure you do that favor for me, and I would greatly appreciate that. So here we go right here. We're going to show you that again. So you want to take circle. You want to leave circle alone. Actually take triangle, put them on a slant or in route. It's up to you. I personally like the slant. And then you want to put an in route, and then smart route is in route, and then we're looking just like this. So let me kind of explain to you what would happen. So the user would probably follow circle, probably follow triangle, and then we'll have that low ball right there for a nice gain of 10 yards that we can constantly eat on. So like I said, this is why I like this scheme. And don't forget to mix in those other plays that I just showed you, like the running back screen, the tight end screen, and all those. Do not forget about those, because those are really great plays as well. But anyways, that's where I put this video. Do let me know if you like this, and I'll show you man coverage real quick. So if you happen to get man coverage, because I almost did forget, if you happen to get it, what I suggest, if you want to run this with the motion, either A, just run the halfback screen. Normally that works well against man coverage. Or look for the tight end screen if you believe they're not manning up the tight end, because if they try to play man coverage and they don't man up the tight end, that tight end screen is going to actually work wonders. So do make sure you keep that in mind. But if you don't want to run either one of those, you don't want to run PA crossers, which I highly recommend. If you want to kind of keep the same auto motion, but you see they might be in man, what I suggest you do is just take triangle, put them on a slant, and I suggest running this combo right here. Honestly, I suggest running this one. This will be your best bet. And I'll just show you that right here. But this will be your best bet. So what you're going to look for, of course, is the slant or the in route. That's going to be your two reads that I highly suggest, because more than likely, since the slot receiver is off the ball, normally you'll be able to win in man coverage normally. Now, if you want to make sure you do, I suggest putting your best receiver or your second best receiver right here in this spot, because you're banking on the fact that you win off the line. Now, if your best receiver is right here, then just put him on a slant, put triangle on a drag route, and then put an in route and then smart route the in route, and then you can actually smart route X's route to see if you can actually get away from that man. So right here, as you can tell, slant does get open, in route does get open, and then those are basically the two reads that you're gonna have in man coverage. But like I said, I don't recommend you know, if you see man coverage like, oh, let me come to this play, please don't. This is for zone or match coverage. I may make a part 2 where I show you match, or you could just test it out on your own. It works great against match. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, because this video is already a little too long. But I do hope you guys have a blessed day. Let me know how you like this game, because I actually really enjoy running it online. But anyways, that's a wrap up of the video. I do hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.